Hello.
Oh, hi,
Hey,
Walter.
Walter. How are you?
Did you have a good day off?
We have one viewer. Yay.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
we have
there's
two
Nikki.
viewers. Hi, Nikki. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, hello.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah. See, and I'm
Anybody?
not even wearing green. Are you wearing green?
I don't think I have any green on. Oh, you know what? I can put my lanyard on from the crop. Walter, are you wearing your lanyard? Oh, it's tangled. Nope, I can't.
Pam.
Hi, Pam. She just texted a little bit, said she ate some bad chicken salad, so I assume she's not coming. So just us.
Hi, Teresa. Welcome on in. So, you want to disclaimer us real quick?
All right. My day went very fast. We got back from the crop, or I got, no, we left the crop about 11 yesterday, and I got home about 7. No, I got home about 9 last night. But I got to Columbus about 7:30. So yeah. So hi Gloria, and yeah, it was a
Hello.
good time. We it was jam packed full of classes, events. I think the only thing games, prizes, huge room with 300 people. It was it's pretty, it's something to see. So I think the only complaint is it's off season, so it seemed like they didn't have enough staff in the hotel, so meals took a really long time. So if you're trying to make it to a class, you needed to go out and get something to eat, but there was a lot of places around it. Saturday I had a little bit of rough time, couldn't get any coffee before my class because I didn't have time to wait at the restaurant and they didn't have a coffee bar. So I was hurting a
Oh,
little bit. But Walter saved me and brought me a Diet Coke. So
oh, that was nice.
he was
Hi,
my
Brenda.
savior.
No, you're not late at all, honey. You're fine.
We're early.
Yeah, we're early. I asked since Christy was off today, could we start a little earlier tonight? So that's why we are here.
So yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're doing more mixed media tonight. Um, we're gonna go down to the tables here, and we are doing this for fun. We are not paid um, or we're not monetized. We're not paid. We use what we want, and we're here for fun. So let's go down. We'll have some fun. Look at Melissa. Bam, she's down.
Not
She's fast. I am not fast at anything.
uh
Eating. I eat very fast.
do ya?
Yes, I eat very, very fast. All right, so I'm gonna check.
You heard that Walter was a rock star? Oh, because he saved her with that Diet Coke.
So
Aw.
Walter was lazy. Um, let's see, Pam, Gloria, Brenda. Bree okay today? Any puppy stories from watching Walter's dogs from Bree? Um,
Ooh, Walter, were they mad at you when you got home? I know when I go away and I leave Charlie, Charlie's really excited to see me, but then he's like, "Okay, I'm happy you're here, but I am mad at you." And then he'll be mean.
yeah, my dogs weren't happy last night. Doug lets them sleep on the bed with them, so when I come, I kick them off. I think they felt a little slighted.
Oh, like, oh, she's home now. We don't get our side of the
I
bed.
know, but they help him sleep better. Oh,
Well, that's
yeah.
good.
Green
Hi,
on
Cece.
and I have Snoopy St. Patrick's Day. Good job, Pam. What'd you say, Melissa?
I said hi, Cece.
Hi, Cece. Gloria. And
So,
I
you
wrote,
guys, I got new lights, and they're not set up, obviously. They came too late for me to even try to play with my setup, but I'm hoping that my whole setup will be a little bit better when I can get that all together. Aw, I'll bet they didn't leave you alone. Charlie usually, I mean, he always sleeps with me, but when I leave him and come back, he tends to like try to lay on my head.
yeah, I was off today, so Melissa asked if we could come on early, so we
Yeah, just try it out.
did.
Um, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started.
All right, I'll put you on the big screen.
So we're doing a little bit more of mixed media, um, collage type stuff. I don't know how much mixed media this is really going to get, but I am going to play with the sneak peek um, kit from Waffle Flower. So it has these really cute stems of flowers and these wax seal dies or for faux wax seal. So I'm gonna play with some embossing powder and I don't know. We'll just see where this takes me. But that's what I'm playing with, and I grabbed this really cool paper from Honeybee. It's from a fall paper pack, so it's already kind of started with this neat
Can you?
ombre look.
I don't know if it's. I think it's to the right. Can you move that paper a little to the right and up, just so I can see your lighting
Right
there?
and up.
Yeah, down. You can go down, but go the right a little bit more. I meant up to toward the top of your board. No, that's too bright. That washes it out. Go back. You're fine. I was just seeing because on the right it's very like bright. So.
Yeah, because that's where the light is. So
Mhm.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, I find you guys have seen my umbrellas. I find when I get started and I bring them down and sideways, that helps with some of the glare and stuff.
Is that better if I move the light up?
A little bit, yeah. Your card is brighter.
Okay, well, we'll
Yeah.
try that then.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Did you see Pam? They decorate their Christmas tree with shamrocks and St. Patty's Day cards.
Oh, cute.
An all holiday tree. And she said that looks fun, Melissa. Hello, sorry, getting ready for Bachelor.
Oh, is it a new season for that show? I actually don't know anything about that show. I've never watched it before. But
Nice. All right. I will show you. Sorry, I was getting my other light on. Okay. So, um, I am going to use Stamperia again. I have these great papers. I've used them once or twice, but not recently. So I'm going to use her Secret Diary. I have some Secret Diary rub-offs. Um, and a washi pad. And I think that goes in the washi pad. And then I think for mixed media, I may use these stamps for like background uh, uh, interest. And I have that. And I'm going to use some paint and a stencil and go from there. So, and some ephemera from, I think
ah,
I'm going to try and keep it all in the family. Um, I may use this stamp set, but I'm not sure yet. So here we go.
I really need that stamp set that has like the cup stains and um things. But oh, have you seen their newest collection? I think it's called Hidden Garden, and it's gnomes and mushrooms, and it's very foresty, and oh, it's just so pretty.
From Stamperia.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it yet. And I went recently to Paper Cottage. They had quite a bit of stuff, but not that. Um, I saw. I mostly went for rice paper because I wanted to try the rice paper, but I got this as part of one of her newer collections. I think it's newer. So
Which one is that one called?
I don't know. It's called SBB 1001.
Oh, right, that one.
It says magic potions, but it's like all as the word ethereal,
Ethereal.
ethereal. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not using that tonight though, but it looks
That's
fun.
really
I
pretty.
really got it. I liked these potion bottles. That's the main reason, but we'll see. We will see. I was gonna show you. I don't have everything because I put some stuff away, but this was in our swag bag from the crop on the Cape. We got a pink and
Oh,
Maine butterfly
cute.
dies and embossing. And then I haven't seen these. These are rub on transfers, but you like do the die cut and you make your own. So you can make it any of those colors.
Well,
And
that's neat.
we got a picket fence stencil with roses. And we got a honeybee, a thanks. And then I can't remember, but Walter gave me his. So I either got kind and he got thanks or vice versa. But he said, I'll never use it. And I was like, all right.
Well, that's nice.
And then this is a small cutting pad, which is kind of neat. So travel worthy, has a ruler on it. So that's from Ranger. And then Scrapbook Customs. I haven't really heard of them. I guess they make paper. I'm not, but we got this graduation pack from them. Walter fell in love with this one, the Colorado Company.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I can see Walter totally going gaga over that. That's
And then, oh,
great.
did you guys see Walter's card for with the buildings, the
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Manhattan Henge? That was really cool. And then Newton's Nook and Waffle Flower gave us the triangle. The stencils are in the back. You can't really see them though, but there's a stencil with that. And kangaroos from Lawn Fawn. And this neat stencil from layering stencil from Pink and Maine. Oh no, sorry, Pink Pink Fresh. Sorry,
What does it do? It just
it's
does like a
layering stencils, and I
trapezoid?
guess yeah, it makes like geometric type
That could be fun.
stencil. Kind of fun. And of course, Jennifer McGuire gave us her little stickers, and this Lindsay Holt and Jen Nickerson, they're small business owners. They made this washer drink charm. Um, Happy birthday from Simon Says Stamp. I like the font. It's really cute. It's a bubble font. It's a good size too, especially for A2s. I crafted foam squares. Gina K gave flowers. Surprise, surprise. And
Nice.
another Jennifer McGuire. Another this is a little chipboard lighthouse that help me, Walter. Who made it? Was it Josie? Was one of her friends, but she's also small business. And then this I loved. It says "Don't be trashy," and it's like use. It says back again this year, creatively supporting eco-friendliness with reusable household items.
Nice.
Um, I don't know. Perfect paints. Walter's favorite person there, I think. Perfect Paints gave us a $10 off our next order. So,
Nice.
and then we got pens. One from Jennifer, one from Jennifer, one from Jen Sturkis, one from Jennifer McGuire. And
Just regular pens, or is that white
yeah,
one and gel pen?
what? No, they're just ballpoint pens. They're just like marketing things. And
Walter
then I
said
got
stuff
notebook.
by Belle. It made the lighthouse.
Okay, it did say Belle. I just didn't know if that was her name. And then got a little crop on the Cape notebook. And then a 15% off coupon with Jen. Although it says save 2024, so I don't know if that means. Oh, expires 12/31/25. So I guess.
And then Walter said you got a bunch of paper.
Oh, those was from the free table. I did. There's like a swap table there. If you don't want something, you bring it and set it on the table. Well, unfortunately, I am a sucker for wood stamps. I love them. So I ended up coming home with, I don't know, 5 more pounds of wood stamps. But I was careful. I could have come home with 400 pounds of wood stamps, I think. But there was paper, and a lot of it, when it's just sitting on a table, you're just like, oh, that's just, it doesn't look very good. But I had my own create dies there. And although it's not something probably I would normally use, when I cut it with the all in create dies, it just gave it a whole new life, I thought. So I thought these were really cool.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Mm,
I mean, like that, I don't think I'd ever use. But then look at the other side, had that.
that is very cool.
And then, like, this one's okay, but then this had the bird cages on the back, which I would probably never get a paper with a bunch of bird cages. But Walter goes, those are vintage. I love it. So that was from our vintage fella. Look at that when you cut it out with that swirl. And that paper was kind of like, yeah, you'd be like, no, I'm not using that. But when you cut it out, it was fun.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I'm gonna better get started because we all know
Yep. We all
I'm,
know.
I'm very fast. That suits me coming to an end. There's a girl on there that lives near Uncle. Um,
Oh, somebody on The Bachelor lives near Walter?
my daughter has made me watch The Bachelor, not my favorite from CC. I think I've never watched like a whole season. I've not watched The Bachelor or Bachelorette in a couple of years. Pam? Oh, this first season I watch in a while. The past leads I haven't been fans of. I do have a little snooze to. Oh, all right. Have a good nap, Pam. Thanks, Cece. I did. Yes, she's from Newton, Mass. So, all right,
Oh.
I'm getting started. Alright, so I'm gonna try my spray stains. They are matte. They're not, they don't have any mica in them, so they're not shiny. I might need my taller box. This one's a little frightening. Alright.
Do this with some gold chroma glaze and set it aside to dry. Hopefully it dries quickly.
And Walter's hood did not fly off the car, so we are glad for that.
What? I mean, that sounds great, but why would his hood fly off?
That was from that Facebook post I did with the guys from Tommy Boy.
Okay, I don't know what that is either. So I just got this gold chroma glaze today, and I'm hoping that if I put it on thin enough, it'll dry really quick. Will it?
Chroma glaze? Yeah, it should dry pretty fast.
So hopefully next week, Sunday, on our regular episode of Making Cards with Friends, we'll have Francie back. We hope.
We hope, we hope. She still wasn't feeling fabulous, but she's
Not
on the mend. She
100%.
lost her voice with that, and
Not 100% yet, but you know, every day has to be just a little bit better, right? We hope.
we hope.
All right. I will be right back. I gotta wash this stuff.
Oh, Cece, I didn't know you got COVID. I knew your husband had it. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Sorry, I saw this on a video. Just splat it with your finger, so I thought I would try it.
You saw what on the
See
video?
what I get. Splatter your color with your finger.
Oh. Oh.
I thought I would try. Yes. Yes, Cece, it's almost inevitable. I get it. Hey, I have forgot, but yeah, maybe I will. You got
I saw that about your little tiny attacher, and you had
got
no
anything I can attach that's tiny, Walter?
That's
Oh.
funny.
We had good laugh
Did
about
we
that.
really need to go that adorable with its name? It's a stapler.
um, if anybody of the supply list said use bring a tiny attacher if you have one, and I didn't know what a tiny attacher was, and um, so I had to look it up, but it was kind of the running joke all weekend. So if you don't know, a tiny attacher is a stapler. So now it's not funny.
It was pretty funny on your little video you did. I was really upset that every time you guys would go live, I wouldn't find out about it until half an hour after you did it.
Well, we didn't advertise or anything. It was just all on a whim.
Well, I know, but usually the notification comes on that says, "Oh, hey, they're live."
I did find out something about Walter.
Oh, do tell. Ooh,
His
secrets.
veins are filled with Diet Coke.
Oh,
He carries around like packs of it. He was very generous too. He kept, thank goodness, he saved me on Saturday.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh, I took that class. I made a cute album. Walter took that class too with the summertime album with all the nautical die cuts.
Uh-huh.
That was
That was very fun.
that was very fun. And hit that Cheryl, the lady that did the class, she's very salt of the earth. So it was really nice taking it. Everybody was actually very nice, I think.
How good. Okay,
Oh.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Thanks, Cece. Yeah, I
That's a little personal, Christy.
it was made for pictures. Like the actual instructions had like photographs in it, but I knew I would never use it with pictures, so I did. I just used more of the ephemera than everybody else, so I just thought it'd be more of like a novelty. Mm, I forgot my stamping form. So that was one thing I was worried about forgetting stuff, and yep. So I actually used a stamping block the weekend, although I didn't make very much, but what I did stamp was all done with the stamping block. So that was kind of um humbling, not humbling. What's the word I'm looking for? Like um I don't know the word I'm looking for. Like where you go back, like kind of nostalgic for me, but yeah. I mean, I use stamping block once in a while, but I had to. Although Walter would have let me his, and I did try it, but it wasn't my stamping platform, so I couldn't make it work right.
So, like going back to basics, you mean?
Thank you. Yes. That's what I mean. But yeah, I could have lived at that swap table. I was having a good time.
Yeah. Okay. Muting myself again.
All right. Um, my flight up was uneventful. A little bit of shaking when we landed. Um, on the way back, though, we had a couple delays. Not long. It was like less than an hour delay, but our takeoff, he before he started, the pilot said, "Oh, we're gonna have uh, we're gonna have to deal with the winds, so be ready for turbulence." And so I'm like, "Oh, great! All right, so but at least we know it's not like unexpected. We know it's happening." So I thought the takeoff and the landing would be rougher, but it wasn't. We about halfway through, um, I sent Doug a text. I said, "Love you. It feels like the plane's being attacked by King Kong." So it was very bumpy for about 5 minutes, which seemed like forever. But yeah, I was a little scared. I was on airplane mode, so he never actually got it until he was driving there. But I was safe. I just hadn't flown for a long time. I kind of forget about how that feels. So there you go. So I don't know if my finger's orange now, but if you saw, I just used these spray stains and I just put drops and I splattered them. So however they splattered was how that background's going to be. And so I used shabby shutters, faded jeans, and carved pumpkin. And these are matte colors. They're not the mica stains. Thank you, CC. Yes, me too. Actually, on the way up, I was more afraid because, again, I hadn't flown for a long time, and all these bad things were going through my head. So it's kind of on edge all the way. But on the way back, it started shaking and rumbling and whatever, and um, I just said, "Well, they always say if something happens on a plane, you won't feel it." So I guess I was just ready. I was like, "Oh well, I won't feel it. I won't have any more worries." So I guess that was comforting. It was comforting to me, maybe not anybody else. All right, and then I used this VersaFine pigment ink for fine details for the interest, the stamped interest. All right, so I'm gonna put that to the side.
I'm talking to you and I'm not off mute yet.
Yeah, I do that all the
Um,
time.
that
What
right
were
there,
you
which you were
showing me?
describing about the shaking and the turbulence and the craziness, is why one, I'm apprehensive to fly, and two, when I do fly, I have to be on like quite a few Bloody Marys. Because, yeah, that. Anyway, all right, so this is what I'm going to die cut my flowers from. What I did is I just took a piece of ivory cardstock. It's not even watercolor or anything. And I started with Distress Inks, Antique Linen, Walnut Stain, and Tea Dye. And then I added um, some Penny Chroma Mist, some other Lindy's distress spray is in there. There's old paper distress spray in there. It's just got all kinds of stuff on it. Let's see how this turns out.
All right, I need another color.
I may not get to finish tonight if that chroma glaze doesn't dry quickly.
So I was sitting at my computer and I got the notification that Brutus Monroe had their Monroe Madness still going. You could have got a ton of stuff if you ordered enough. You got like free stamps, free embossing powder. Um, they had these coins, so if you spent so much, you got these coins that had um, one of like some of them had like free stamp, I think, and some of them had like $100 uh, gift gift certificate from Brutus Monroe, and there was 5 of those. And so I ordered a. I put my order in, and Jess left, who's usually the one that does the bulk of the packing, and Heather came and took over, and she put my coins in, and I won nothing. I got all the little happy leprechauns. So Jess came back and said, and left because move out of the way. You're not doing this right or whatever. So I was like, that's okay. That's okay. I said, that's okay. So yeah, that's about the most productive thing I did today.
And that's okay too. You kind of have to have a break from vacation.
Yeah, I'm glad I
Back
have the.
in the Ooh, that is pretty.
That is pretty, Melissa.
I'm liking that.
Um. Hi, Shirley. How are you? Um. Yeah, I used to be less afraid when I was younger, and as I get older, I get more afraid of things. Um, I get where I'm going, Cece. Yeah, I'm a slow driver now. If I have my directions and I know where I'm going, I do okay. Hess put something into your order since the coins were against you. Oh, did she? Aw, she didn't have to do that. Oh, Jess, thanks. I didn't know if you were trying to say Heather, but hey, Linda, how are you? It's good to see ya. We're just doing our distress. Um, Melissa just made that paper, and now she's cutting her die cuts from her new waffle flower sneak peek. And I am distressing this panel, and I'm going to use my ephemera from Stamperia. Although I got that done, so now I'm stuck. All right, I cut that out. Mm, what are you singing, ma'am?
Nothing. It's just noises I tend to make while I'm thinking.
That's
I'm not a quiet thinker.
I tend to talk as I get older. I tend to talk to myself a lot more. And if I was younger, I'd be mortified. But now I'm just like, no, I'm
Talk
having
to
a
myself
meeting.
all the time. Exactly. I'm having a meeting. Leave me alone.
Not even embarrassed by it anymore.
Nope. You kidding? I'll walk through the house. Mom's sitting at her computer and I'm just talking away and she'll be like, "What? Nothing, Mom. Not you." She says, "Oh, you do that too." Like, well,
Yeah,
okay.
have to go back to work tomorrow. Party's over.
I am looking forward to getting to take some time off. I hope it's soon.
Mm.
But um so I'm not sure exactly what this means, but Brendan got his orders today, which
Yeah.
means I guess now he knows when he can separate from the Navy.
Oh,
Um,
discharge orders or
I I don't know.
okay.
I don't know what that meant, but there's that, and they they so all three of my kids are going to be renting a house together. And this house is about 40 minutes from me
Mm.
in Ormond Beach. That got approved yesterday, so they have a house to move to. Um, so Levi, Mom, can I take you out for sushi? This was yesterday. I'm like, yeah, sure. Guess what he asked me at dinner? So, Mom, we're gonna need a washer and dryer.
Oh my gosh.
Are you
Bettering
gonna
me
be
up,
able to
huh?
help with that? I'm like, um, we'll see.
Oh no. I guess you're gonna have to tighten up that crafting budget.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I think Mom and I are gonna pitch in and get them a washer and dryer. It is exciting, Cece. I cannot wait. I My daughter's only lived 2 years away from me, I guess. Yeah, it's been 2 years. And I miss her a lot because she lived here with me, so we did a lot together. Um Brendan, on the other hand, he's been gone for 8 years, being in the Navy, and most of that was spent in Japan. And I'm gonna have to get to know him again. Even though I talk to him all the time, I just, I feel like probably got to get reacquainted. Does that make sense? Or am I being stupid?
Well, he's probably like he's his own person now, so you'll have to get to know the independent
Yeah.
brand, not just your child.
Is that what it's like for you, Christy, with your kids being gone? Do you feel like you have to you're learning them as as a new stage in life? I guess that's a good way to put it.
Um, yeah, I, well, Sarah's always just been a force to be reckoned with, but she still is a little dynamo. But Jake, who was always kind of like disorganized and um, I always, yeah, he was always very immature, and now I have to look at him differently because like he's running his own business. He lives on his own. I actually don't hear from him very much. I mean, we're in touch often, but I don't sit and chat with him a lot. He is his own person now, and Stevie, he he used to be more available, but now he has a girlfriend, and we don't hear from him as much anymore. But when he's home, he's still the same Stevie. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I feel differently. Probably the biggest adjustment was Jake.
Well, I mean, sorry. I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes, right? I mean, it can't be all that bad. And they don't live with me,
I
so
don't
it's
think
gonna be
it's
fine.
wild. It's just different.
Yeah, just different. You're right. Okay, I'm gonna try to dry this chroma glaze. It's going back on mute.
Is it still wet?
Fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Um. Okay.
Okay.
So. All right. That's enough of that. Bird. So what I was cut. This is actually a die cut, and I'm gonna cut some more out of the paper pad, but these are actually washi stickers, so I don't use this very much, so this will be fun, I think. I think this, yeah, that's from the paper pad. Yeah, I decided to get my papers out of the museum, so I'm gonna try and use them instead of keep collecting them. One night at the Crop of the Cape, they just set out desserts. I had um, cheesecake, and Walter had apple crisp. That's good. The next night, we they had an ice cream sundae bar, but We had been in class and we were hungry, so we ended up eating dinner instead. We went to a little pizza place and we had the best salad. The pizza was good, but the salad was just phenomenal. So we ate well. The bar had, or the restaurant there and the bar, they had decent food. They just had really bad, they just didn't have enough service. So that was a little bit rough. The first night, I had a chicken Caesar salad, which the chicken was really good. And then the dressing was, I always think of Caesar's the creamy dressing, but this one was, um, it was not creamy. It was more like a vinaigrette, but it was very good. And then Walter had, it was chicken, Gaelic chicken. And then we had some garlic knots, and those were amazing. So that
Can't
was
go wrong with that.
good.
Sounds
Ooh.
so good.
And then Saturday, was it Saturday? Saturday, Walter was trying to eat before his class started, and it took him like an hour it took him like an hour to get food. So he was getting a little worried. So I didn't even try. I just he gave me his keys and I ran to McDonald's. Well, I didn't want to waste any more time. I felt like the weekend was just flying by, and I was like, I haven't done enough stuff. So that was my reasoning, and I ran. I got my food, and I was back in a minute. Well, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It was very close.
But at least that way you can get coffee. McDonald's coffee is pretty good.
Well, that was later in the day. I'd already missed my coffee, but yeah. And then the next Saturday night, Walter Ubered food in, so it was fast too. I was surprised how fast that came.
Wow. Walter, you sound like a great date.
Yes, he was very good to me. Hey, he let me drive his car. He didn't even seem scared.
He didn't get scared at all. That's awesome.
Does anybody want to guess what color Walter's car is?
Gray.
No. Brenda, don't answer. We did have fun.
Well, it's a dark interior. I know that much just from seeing the picture he posted of taking his pups to the groomer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that looks like it got burned. Ooh, that looks so cool.
Brenda, oh. Yeah, he probably saw me fading away. He probably was like, I better let her take my car.
She's gonna die, and then I gotta explain that to Doug.
No, I was. Oh no.
Guys, look how cool this looks.
Let me see. Hold
It's
on.
still it's still tacky, but I could rub ink on it. Isn't that neat?
That's beautiful. What
Ah,
glaze is that?
gold chroma glaze.
Okay, good. All right, I'm going mute for a minute.
Okay. Walter, are you proud? I mean, that's pretty cool, huh? I'm trying to be like you, my hero. My hero at vintage grungy, um, um, whatever else Walter does. Am I doing a good job? Oh, thanks, you guys. Yay, Walter's proud of me. Actually, let's see how much ink. I don't know if I'm going to use those little guys. So while they were off cropping in the Cape, I was left here all by myself. You know, my daughter didn't even call me on Friday nights. So Friday nights, Christy and I hang out together and we do craft roulette. And no sooner do we get started on that, Holly Ann calls. And so then I talked to her for a little bit because she's calling me while she's driving to work. But she was off this weekend because of some, oh, I can't even remember what she called it, but there was some event in LA going on and she doesn't like to be around. And the apartment that she lives in, it's right across the street from SoFi Stadium. And um, so she doesn't like to be around for all that because I guess it gets very, very noisy. And so she went out to where my son lives and spent the weekend there. So she didn't even call me. So Friday night, all by myself. Um, Saturday, I did end up doing a live for LV Handcrafted, and that was a lot of fun. I'd never done um, this or that color, which you could get these monkey wrenches thrown at you and have to like craft one-handed for 2 minutes. So that was interesting, but it was fun. It was fun, and it wasn't that bad. My monkey wrench was um, that I had to use a stencil. Well, that wasn't hard, so that wasn't so bad. And then Sunday came, and it was like, wow, no live, no Christy, no Walter, no Francie. I was
Yeah,
lonely.
that was weird.
Very lonely. So you know what I did? I watched one of our older episodes so that I can at least hear our friends in the chat, hear us talk back to the comments that were made. And I know, crazy,
Aw,
huh?
I get it though.
Absolute silliness that I would be that lonely, but I love my friends.
Aw. And I took another class with the album. I haven't shown that one yet. That one was less mixed media, more just a straight album, but that one had some really pretty papers out there. And that was a good one. And then Walter and I took another class together with the distressed media, and we made 3 cards, and that was fun. We got to use some different products different ways, so that was really good. Really good for me. We used some wax from Tim Holtz, and we used the stencil like a stamp, which was different for me. And we came up we came up with some cute cards.
How do you use a stencil like a stamp?
You just put the ink on the stencil and spritz it and then just put it on your paper. It's not very exact, but it just kind of gives you the outline of the stencil in a washy kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Walter took a class, Fabritex or something, that was his favorite class. He made like a plaque with a flower on it and okay. And
Was it on like canvas or something? What made it?
it was like a box frame, and then I wasn't in it, so I can't tell you exactly what happened. But it was like a box frame, and they used this. I'm assuming the background was like a fabric base, and I don't know. And then he did a flower. Oh, he did do this flower with the petals were like canvasy, and they used this solution that made them hard.
Oh,
And then they sculpted them, so it was very dimensional.
oh. See, Brenda, you should have called me if we were alone. We could have just been kept each other company.
No, Power Tech. Sorry, what I call it, Fabritex.
Well, but that's a thing. That's why I asked if it was on canvas or something.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
It's a real thing.
and that one was two parts. Like they went for a while, and then they had to let their stuff dry, and then they had to go back later.
Yeah.
I was surprised
That's
at how
fun.
tired I got there. I thought it would just be like, oh, I'm just gonna craft all day, all night when I'm not in class, and that was not the case.
Just go, go, go.
I'm assuming all that crafting used my brain cells, but I was very tired. I was a lot more tired than I thought I would be.
Yeah.
A little more disappointed in my stamina. And then before I knew it, it was time to go. Just pack up and go.
Well, that's a nice way to spend the weekend,
Oh,
I
it
think.
was.
And you managed to get some chowder.
I did get some cheddar at the airport. That was pretty good. I'm not a huge chowder fan, but it was, I guess, it was good. I guess it was good chowder. I don't know. And then, um, but
I
I
mean,
ordered,
was it like clam chowder or was it like
yeah, it
did
was
it
clam chowder. It was good.
oh.
And,
And I wouldn't like that. Ca- I know me. I just wouldn't.
say that again.
I wouldn't like that. I'm not I mean, I like potato soup and that's fine. And to me that's what clam chowder is. It's basically potato soup with clams. But I don't like clams that way. I like them unhealthy when they're deep fried.
They're chewy. Yeah, so it was good. But had, I mean, how do you go there and not eat clam chowder?
Right.
So I did. I did my due diligence, and then I ordered a burger there too, and that had no taste at all. So I don't know.
Oh,
That was disappointing, um,
I'll
but it
bet.
was the Sam Adams restaurant in the airport, so that I had an IPA. And then I found a table or a bar, well, I guess where people charge their phones and stuff. And I brought my ephemera for my album, and I was able to work on it there for a while. So that's good. Especially when the delay started coming through, I was distracted.
Right. That at least would keep you company.
Yeah, I think I almost got done. I actually started adding extras because, again, I'm probably never going to use that ephemera again. And if I finish that album, maybe I can donate donate it to Women's League for their like they sell like cards and stuff for their scholarship fund, their local scholarship. So
Well, that's
really
nice.
pretty though. I'll show it to you if we. I think I'm gonna be done soon. Surprise! Oh well, it is already
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Mm-mm.
Oh, didn't um Andrea, didn't she have a Stumping Up convention this weekend? I thought she said she did. Wonder how that went.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know she sold Stampin' Up.
I'm not sure she does.
Or would like a crop with her demonstrator.
I don't know.
They did their thing.
I just thought I saw in the chat that she was going to one,
Oh,
but she's not
that's
here tonight,
nice.
so I can't ask her. Excuse me.
Okay, if this gets too loud, go ahead and mute me.
Silence. It silenced itself, Melissa.
Oh, good.
Yes, it did fly. So is oh, that's flat. I don't need that. So I was watching Ralph Tyndall video today, and I guess he did it yesterday. And he did one a few days ago. I watched, and I guess he was talking about the crafting industry and whatnot. And I guess he made a comment. And today he said he was supposed to have a release with Hero Arts Spellbinders. But from the comment he made on the previous episode, he got some people up at arms and they told on him and said they wouldn't support him, or they told Hero Arts they wouldn't support them if, I guess, they did his release. So now his release is not going to be put out for a while.
Wow.
I know. Well, let's wait. All right, that's where I'm having trouble with placement. I just don't know where to put all this stuff. I'm not sure those tickets go.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that was interesting. All right, bye, Cece. I'll see you later.
Have a good night, Cece. Okay, so I embossed just a piece of cardstock with some bubbly embossing powder, and so I'm going to die cut these faux wax seals. And I think I'm probably going to use that middle one. And the butterfly. Oops. Sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera.
I was in a class and it was weird hearing someone they hadn't heard of the glue press. They, I thought that was pretty universal in our circles. The Sweet Britannia glue press.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have it, but
Oh, I don't have it, but they hadn't even heard of it. They were like,
wow.
I thought that was interesting.
Come on.
All right, Walter, what should I do here? I'm stuck. I'm gonna put it on a mat.
And you didn't even die cut. Alrighty. Oh. Oh, that's what it does.
What? What is it? Oh, let me put you on the big.
Oh, I'm just discovering these dies and why did I have such a hard time? And that's because of that. Too many layers.
I think I'll put these down here.
Okay, one more time. Let's see if it goes through. This is a very neat set, but surprising.
Let's do this.
Okay. So I'm going to stop talking to myself, first of all.
You don't have to. Walter said ink my edges.
Okay, I'm going to layer that up for sure. Ink your edges, definitely. I think that's a step that can't be skipped on almost anything.
But I feel like it's kind of like this has gauze on it, but it's kind of naked there. But I'll mat it soon and be done. I love this clear washy flower. That's really pretty. I like how it shows through the background.
Uh-huh. It's very pretty. Okay, let's see if I can get enough dimension out of that.
Oh, I know what I can use. That was noisy. It's too big. Nope, not gonna work. I probably do, Walter. Ooh, what about that bird? Oh no, there's a bird up there already. Never mind. Ooh, there's a pretty butterfly, but I think I saw something else I would like better. Oh, Oh wow. Is that faux string, or did you actually put string also?
No, I actually put string. This twine.
Nice. Nice, nice. That's beautiful.
Thank you. Now, what would you do? I think I'm definitely feeling my inner Walter on this one.
You what?
I think I'm definitely feeling my inner Walter on this one. Walter, do you always have this much fun?
It's fun. It's fun to get messy. Oh. And this has been probably the quietest video or live we've ever had.
I know. We're concentrating. Sorry. But I have been looking up at the chat. You really do have this much fun, Walter. Oh my goodness. Because this is fabulous. So our poor friend Gaz is under the weather too.
Oh, did he get it?
Apparently, he said he called out from work. Talked to him just briefly on Delisa's live that she had earlier. And yeah, poor guy.
Yeah.
Walter was playing with actual wax seals on his video for Love from Lizzie.
I need to watch that.
He's got 2 of them, and both are really, really good. Except that Walter, you didn't show how you glued down the wax seals after you made them. So did you use hot glue or glue dots? How did you do that? And I mention it because I'm wondering if, even though this is embossing powder, if I can color it a little bit. Don't waste the butterfly.
Work. It's too big. All right. We're wrapping up here.
Nope, that doesn't work.
I'm not going to keep you guys all night. Not that you'd stay, but
No. And nobody's held hostage.
we have no hostages.
No. Oh, you used glue dots and craft glue. Okay. I didn't know that that would work. That's awesome to know. All right. I lost my card base. Oh, here it is. So, thoughts, you guys. Is that too stark? Or should I ink up these edges a bit?
Probably.
Okay.
I'm thinking yes.
Just a little bit. Whatever ink is left in here is all I'm going to use. Oh yeah, that looks nice.
This one. What would you do? Did you say what would you do with the Klondike bar?
Yeah. I don't know why that's running in my head right now, but it is.
What would you do with the Klondike bar? All right.
How you doing there, Christy?
Yeah, I'm gonna put these 2 things on and then 3 things on, and then I'm putting it on a base, and I'll be done.
Okay. Because I am calling mine done. It doesn't have a sentiment. I don't even know how or where I would put a sentiment.
Just put it up on some foam tape.
But I kind of like it just like this without any words.
Leave it be, ma'am. Leave it be.
There. Calling it done, you guys. What do you think?
Wow, Melissa.
It's really wow. This
It's
is
very
cool.
stunning.
Thank you.
All right, is anybody awake out there? Wake up, people.
I'm showing you my card. Are you just being nice? You don't like it, so you're
We
not
know we
saying
put you to
anything?
sleep, but wake up now.
Thanks.
All right, we'll see what you did. Go through the motions.
Go through the motions. Okay, so all I did was I took a piece of this paper from the honeybees fall paper pad, and I stamped text on it, and then you can't see them anymore, but I did stencil some dots, and then I stenciled more dots with gold chroma glaze. And then once that dried, these with the chroma glaze, I used an all in create. With the other dots, I used cat scrappiness stencil. The stamp is a script called Scripted, I think, and it's from Brutus Monroe. So then once that was dry, I tore some edges, inked all over the place. The flowers are die cut from this dried flowers die set from Waffle Flower. This is the sneak peek kit, so that'll be available next month. Is that right?
Yeah, that'll be
Um,
for April.
gotcha. So yeah, so what I did is I made my own paper with ink, distress inks, sprays, whatever I could put on there, and then I die cut those out. Added some twine, and I used the wax seal die set after I um, heat embossed with um, embossing powder called Bubbly, so it's got champagne color, and put that on there. And Violi, it's a card.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. I think I'm going to have to keep this one and stare at it for a little while. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Mary Alice. And thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. I might come back in and put some like Nuvo drops on the centers of those flowers, maybe.
Hi, Mary Alice. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in earlier.
I should frame it. Okay. It is really pretty. I'm going to have to stare at it for a little bit.
All right. Bye, Brenda. You're already gone.
Oh, I missed her. Bye, Brenda.
Walter says it's gorgeous. I love it, Melissa. From Shirley. Mary Alice says looks great. Linda says that is beautiful. And Walter said you should frame it.
Thank you so much.
Lots of love. I thought that brown looked nice on the edging.
Thanks.
With matte.
On mine or on yours?
Oh, sorry, I was talking to myself. I was thinking out loud. No, yeah,
Sorry.
that's very pretty.
Thank you.
It's good that you distressed it.
Put yourself on the big screen so we could see what you're doing.
Sorry.
I know how to do it when there's more than a few people, but hello, Ellen.
Hey, Ellen. How are you? I'm inky. I'm very distressed. My hands are anyway.
Yeah. Oh, no worries, Ellen. It's a good day in your neighborhood. Well, that's nice. Were you out enjoying some weather?
We started early too, if you didn't notice.
She said that last night when she got home, Ellen, she slept like the dead.
Oh no, yeah, I got home last night. I've I have to go to work tomorrow, so yeah. And today flew fast. All right. Oh, I didn't put myself on the big screen, did I? All right, she's done. I
She's
finished.
beautiful.
So I did that splattering with the sprays, like I showed you earlier, with my finger. So that's going to be like that all week. And then I did my little gauze thing with just surgical gauze. And I did my drywall tape thing. I don't know how much interest that gives, but it's easy and um, I think it's fun.
It adds
And
texture and it looks fantastic.
then I did rub-ons. I don't usually use rub-ons, so she was a rub-on a little more transparent than I thought she'd be, but so you can see my splatters through. But I think that kind of gives it some interest as well. Um, that I love this outline of this flower rub-on. I think that looks really cool. And then I cut this little tag out of that Stamperia Dream Big paper. And then this was also from Stamperia, but these I couldn't find what I wanted. So these are actually cut from my ephemera pack for my album I took with Tracy at the Cape. So all
Beautiful.
done. Thank you.
I'm with Ellen. I kind of like that transparency. It looks very good. I
Yeah,
love it.
that
It's beautiful.
because it comes through like that, or the heart or the flowers. Yeah, rub. Oh, I'm sorry, they're not rub-ons. They're washi tape. I misspoke. So
Oh, nice.
yeah. So oh, nice, nice. I know. Dumb work.
I know.
Thank you, Linda. Oh, thank you. And thank you. All right. Oh, I gotta flip up. Oh, I was gonna show you that other album real quick. Sorry, I know you want to go to bed, but all right. So this was a pack, I think 49th. What's it called? Concord and 49th.
No, but there's Concord and Ninth, and then there's 49th and Market.
I think it's 49th and Market.
Okay.
But I'm gonna start a new company called Ninth and Concord or something.
49th and Concord.
Yes, 49th and Concord will be the name. So this was this album that we did for that one class with Tracy. She has a store up there, so she was also a vendor of the event. So all of these are die cut. So I really got a lesson on using pattern paper and pre-made ephemera. So that was good because usually I don't know what to do with it. But the class, we just cut out all of the backgrounds and everything, and we didn't even get to the ephemera. So our class was 3 hours, and we almost finished doing all the backgrounds. So then I probably spent another 5 hours working on this album, and this
Right.
was with already made stuff. So it has the gatefold. That was cool.
Beautiful. Ellen says, "Crafty streets are us."
There you go. And then this has a little pocket. And then this is just it was a paper that we cut, and that's a pocket as well. But it appears I glued it down, so now it's not a pocket. Uh, oh wait, no, look. And then it goes woo,
Oh, and then there's a Heidi
and then
flap.
it goes woo. So it just keeps
Nice.
going and going and going.
So is the book pre-made?
Yes, the book is pre-made. So yeah, it came with the pages already like that.
Very
And
nice.
then some of them we had to make, like we had to add this little card side page here. And then this one we had to cut down, but that one opens like that, and then it opens again, and so you can put more stuff. And then that's just a page, and then here's, oh, this has a magnet actually, so this one's cool.
Nice.
And then just another page and another page, and if you look at the instructions, I went rogue a little, but not because I meant to, but just because I glued the wrong stuff on the wrong thing. So, all right, I'll flip up.
It's beautiful, Christy.
Thanks.
That would have been something I would have really enjoyed doing.
I think so, yes. But like I said, everything was already, it was pre-cut, pre-made ephemera, and oh, yeah. So it was a good. Again, it was something I probably wouldn't use because I have to start everything from scratch and reinvent all the wheels. So
Right.
yeah,
Right.
it was nice already having stuff done.
Yeah, it turned out beautiful.
All right. Well,
Well,
I guess we'll see everybody in other chats, and hopefully we'll be a foursome again next Sunday.
yep. Next week's theme is spring. Yep. Spring. And yeah. Um
Oh, I'll have to look. Is it on your Facebook?
yeah, I'll have to look too. I like folios.
I'll go look and then I'll comment. I did not see it.
Yeah. Well, thank you all so much for spending your evening with us. We do appreciate it. We're happy to have Walter and Christy back, and because we really did miss our live last night. And we'll see you next Sunday. Like Christy said, hopefully we're a foursome again. We've got Francie back, and the theme is spring. So bring your bring out your flowers and your bunnies and your birds and all that too, so you can craft along with us. Don't forget to give us a like if you enjoyed this content. That thumbs up helps the channel. Tell your friends. Have a
For
great
your
week.
friends so you can watch us be quiet.
Yeah, yeah. Christy and I are the quiet ones.
Oh,
Sure. All
unless
right.
I've
Well,
had a few drinks then.
yeah. Right.
All right. Well, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Mwah.
Mwah.